Hi everyone. In this video session, I'm just going to solve one question from linear algebra. Okay, so this question has already been asked in GATE Computer Science, and if you look at this question, right, the order of the matrix is nothing but 4 by 4 matrix, right? Consider the following matrix, and you have to find the absolute value of the product of eigenvalue of R, right? If you're going to use the conventional approach, right, that might consume a lot of time and you will not be able to solve the question in less than, you can say, 120 second, right? And this question was asked for 2 mark, you can say, right? Since they are asking you to find out absolute value of the product of eigenvalue of the matrix R, so you need to relate, you need to recall the property, or you can say the connection, okay, of the product of the eigenvalue with respect to determinant of the matrix, right? So if you're able to find the determinant of the matrix and just take the absolute value of that determinant, you will get the correct answer, right? But and if someone is going to use conventional approach, that is nothing but a minus lambda I, write the characteristic equation and solve, biquadratic equation and find out the eigenvalue. Okay, that is going to consume a lot of time. Okay, that we know. So when I was practicing this problem, when I was teaching this problem to other students, so what I realized was there is some, something that you need to focus on first. Okay, looking at this matrix, okay, this matrix has got some special structure in it, right? So if you, the moment you see the matrix, okay, you need to identify the structure. So this kind of matrix, if you look at the first column of the matrix, right? We look at first column of the matrix and the second column of the matrix, third column of matrix, fourth column of a matrix, right? The first column of matrix has got only one, okay, all ones, right? And second column of the matrix, if you look at, so there is one column vector, that is 2 3 4 5, and the third column is nothing but what, square of the second column vector, that is 4 9 16 25. You can see here 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, 5 square, okay. And if you look at third column, so that is again, the cube of the second column vector, right? That is 2 cube, 3 cube, 4 cube, 5 cube. So this kind of structure basically is known as, you need to remember that this kind of structure is known as Vandermonde matrix. Okay, Vandermonde matrix. So if you are able to identify that this is a Vandermonde matrix, right? Then finding determinant of the matrix is quite easy. And since they are asking absolute value of the product of eigenvalue of R, so you can say that they are asking indirectly what, the determinant of R. Okay, you have to just find the determinant of R, that's it, because the product of the eigenvalue is nothing but the determinant of the matrix R, right? So how do we find out this determinant of the Vandermonde matrix? See, there are various ways of finding determinant. You can apply elimination. Okay, you can reduce it to upper triangular matrix and then multiply all the diagonal element. Okay, that is one way of finding determinant, but that is again going to consume a lot of time. Understood? So if you are able to identify that it is a Vandermonde matrix, by practicing a lot of problem, okay, then you can find out the determinant of the matrix. So let me take some example before I solve this question. This question was asked in GATE computer science, okay, and for 2 mark. So let me tell you the general form of Vandermonde matrix. So you can see here for a vector of a number, you can see here x1, x2, dot dot xn. The Vandermonde matrix V is defined like this. Okay, so you will be given one vector, right? Okay, there is one vector. Okay, like having component x1, x2, and n. So I'm taking here n dimensional vector, right? So this can result n by n kind of matrix, right? So you see here the first column of this matrix is 1 1 1 1, and second column is nothing but a vector, given vector, you can see, put in column as a column vector, and the third column is going to be square of the second column vector. All the component, just you take the square, and uh, then the third, you can say the fourth column is gonna be what? Cube, and so on and so forth, right? So you can just write this matrix, okay, all the element, understand by yourself if you understand this general form of the Vandermonde matrix, okay? This is called Vandermonde matrix, please remember. And each row of the matrix correspond to the power of a single xi, okay, starting from 0 to n minus 1. Understood. So this is very important matrix, please remember this. And the property of this matrix is this. If you remember the property, what is the determinant of the Vandermonde matrix? It is nothing but what? The product of, okay, the product of, the product of the difference of pairwise xj and xi, right? If you find out the difference, x1 x2 minus x1, then x3 minus x1, okay, you find out the pairwise differences and take the product, okay. So that is what they have written here. So this is, in general, you can say this sign is for product, okay. This determinant is non-zero if and only if all xi's are distinct. Let's say any xi's are same, then the determinant is gonna be what? Zero, okay, because you are taking the product of each pair, right? So let me take one very simple example. Let's say that we have got x vector, that is 1 2 3. Construct the Vandermonde matrix, that is 1 1 1. The first column has to be 1 1 1. Please remember this structure. The second column is itself a column vector that is given 1 2 3, and the third column is nothing but 1 square, 2 square, 3 square. Okay, nobody's gonna teach you these things, let me tell you, okay. Understand? So you will waste your time here. That's what I want to highlight. That's why before the exam you need to know these kind of structure, right? So that you can answer the question quickly. Now you can find the determinant easily, right? So determinant of this matrix is going to be what? 2 minus 1, okay, then 3 minus 1. First take 1 as an element, okay. First take first component here, take this component, subtract this 2 minus 1, then 3 minus 1, then take 2, so 3 minus 2, that's it, okay. So you will get there are three pairs, you can say, and multiply, understand. So difference you have to take, difference, product of the difference, you can say. So you will get 2 as the answer here, right? So this will be the absolute value of the product of the eigen values, right? Let me come back to the question here, right? Actual question, this question, take it. Now I think knowing the property of the Vandermonde matrix, you guys will be able to solve the question. So the moment, let's say in the gate examination, this matrix appeared in front of you in the screen, ठीक है, तो आपको पक्का याद आएगा कि धीरज सर ने बताया था लास्ट मिनट में कि इस क्वेश्चन को मतलब ये आइडेंटिफाई आप कर पाओगे कि एक वॉन्डरमोंडे मैट्रिक्स है और इसका आंसर क्या होगा सर, सिंस दे आर आस्किंग द एब्सोल्यूट वैल्यू ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट ऑफ द आइगन वैल्यू ऑफ आर. So you can say that directly from here. You have to just find the, take 2 and take the difference. 3 minus 2. Okay. Then 4 minus 2. Then 5 minus 2. Okay. Then you take 3 here. So 4 minus 3. Okay. Then 5 minus 3. Then you take 4, right? So it will be 5 minus 4. That's it. Okay. So what you are going to get here is 3 minus 2 is going to be 1. Okay, this 1 into 2 into 3. This gives you 1 and into 2 into 1. So you can just multiply 3 2 just 6, 2 is 12. So answer for this question is going to be 12. Okay, since the determinant is coming out to be positive only, so absolute value of the product of the eigenvalue of r is 12, right? So how fast you can solve this question? You can avoid a minus lambda I approach, otherwise you will waste your time. Okay, it is 4 by 4 matrix, and I'm pretty sure that many of you across India, not only you, everybody does the same, right? Unless they they are taught by some experienced teacher. Okay, so I hope you understood the question. So how to solve? See, understanding the question, solving the question is not a big problem, right? Solving efficiently is the main challenge. I will take up more problem okay, in the next video session. Please share this session among everyone if you like it, and keep learning. Okay, we'll meet after gate exam. Thank you.